how to get hired in Wisconsin as a wildland firefighter for the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. We're gonna deep dive into it real quick. This is gonna be a 5-minute video. So if you're interested in finding out how to become a wildland firefighter in Wisconsin, come on board. Let's just dive right in. The first classes that you're going to need to have is gonna be the S130, S190. Those are entry-level basic firefighter classes that are going to teach you the elements of wildland firefighting as well as wildland fire behavior. That's the S190 classes, wildland fire behavior, like how weather, topography, fuels, all that stuff plays into fire behavior, how it acts, what it does, when it lays down, when it doesn't. So much that I can't even get into. It is going to be fantastic. It's cold here in California. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to give you some national forest information so you don't just apply to Wisconsin, but there's national forest, so you can also apply for the U.S. Forest Service, and I'll tell you how to do that. And all the links to everything will be in the show notes at the bottom, so check those out. So you can just click on those, easy access right in there for you. One of the most important things that you have to do, that I have seen every single state in this series, 50 states of wildfire, have to do, is get your pack test. It's 3 miles, it's 45 minutes, and it's 45 pounds of weight on your back. If you don't have that, you're not going to become a wildland firefighter. And I've got 3 tips on how to pass that I'll put as the right here towards the end of the video. I'll add that so that you can have it. 3 tips to help you pass that test, and it's not what you think. It's not what you think. And remember, when you do this test and you start practicing for it, it's all mental. It's all right up here. So do that, and you'll see that it is easier than you think. It's trust me, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It is a hard test, but you will have to do it to get hired. You'll also have to have your red card. I'll have the red card pinned in the comment below on a video of how to go about getting your red card and what you need to do for that. But basically, that's the classes I talked about. It's the pack test, and it's a field day. So you're going to go out and do hose lays. You're going to go out and do some evolutions. You're going to throw a fire shelter. And I'm not really sure what else each state does independently for the red card, but that's the gist of it. And the red card does include the pack test. So you will have to have the pack test, and it's all combined. You will not get a red card unless you have passed the pack test and have that certificate in your hand that says, I, Joe Smith, passed the pack test. This is it. Here's my red card application in my classes. And you combine the two, turn it in, and then they'll get you a red card. But you have to be sponsored through a fire department typically to do that, or a fire academy. If you want to be a Forest Service, so like I said, you don't want to just put yourself into one specific area. So if you have there's forests in the state as well, and you can go there. usajobs.com. I'll have that link in the bottom too. Go to usajobs.com, create a profile, and apply to be a U.S. Forest Service firefighter too. Just as a backup. What if you applied for Wisconsin? It didn't work out. You didn't get the job, but you did apply for the Forest Service. You can still get that experience, get in there with the Forest Service, and then maybe the next year apply back at Wisconsin, and then you can go there and do that, go that route. It's super easy. You want to have your options open. Right now, it doesn't look like they have the openings. This is right after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas. It's probably going to be after the first of the year, March, beginning of April, to turn in your application, and then you'll be able to get into the application process and testing phases and get that stuff done right now. Start working on it. Don't wait till Christmas, because then you'll wait till New Year's, then you'll wait till the sun comes out. Start doing it. If it's raining, be out there training. If it's raining, start training. Don't sit there and wait till the rain's over. Back to the Forest Service for a couple minutes. You have a couple of national forests. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but you have the Black River State Forest. You have the Brule River State Forest. I do have notes. I'm reading the notes, so I make sure I get this information to you. If you guys have any other questions about any of this, please reach out, leave it in the comments. And like I said, the 3 tips on how to become a wildland firefighter, or how to pass the pack test, and I'll also have the video right here for wildland firefighter politicking. That is a great video and will give you the advantage you're looking for to become a wildland firefighter in 2026. Goodbye.